Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is a review for the Housewives of Potomac. Okay, I feel like I'm going to move this live to Mondays because it's late and it's Sunday and I'm tired. Okay, and I feel like I just don't want to be up late on Sunday night for your Potomac, and I just had that thought process right now. So while today's live is today, going forward, I believe Potomac Lives will be on Mondays at 9 p.m., which gives me time to watch it or whatever, take my notes and leave it be. But yeah, I don't want to do late night Potomacs. I don't want to do late night Potomacs unless something big happened. I want to go live. But yeah, I think this will be a Monday night review going forward. Okay, but anyway, first things first, if you've not done so already, please take a second to subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, and okay, do not forget to also like the video. Okay, comment in the comment section. Also share it on your social media. And y'all know to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and also Twit of the Turd. Okay, Twit of the Turd. Look, I'm here. I'm still here. Hey, y'all. Point till sideways because I was laying down. Okay. But either way I go, I'm just like, honey, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know if I felt like the first episode was boring a little bit. I don't know if I'm just tired because I was live early. I don't know. But something about this feel like I don't even want to go there, but we will go there. Okay. I'm not even gonna waste no time to wait around because why? It is late. Okay. It is late. I work in the morning and I just want to get it over with. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. And whoever's late is late. Thank you to those who are watching live. Thank you to those who will be watching the replay later on. Okay. So, they all have new confessional look. They all have new, there's a new promo shot too. There was all the red. We already went over their red looks before. That's what it is. Okay. Now we know there's a new little promo shot too with them in new dresses or whatever. I said, oh, this is cute. I didn't mind it. You know, everybody in their prime dress, okay? It's real nice with the pinks, like the hot pink, okay? Also the gold, okay, or the off-white or whatever. It's fine. We don't mind it. We're gonna leave it be, okay? And I was like, I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, y'all. Girl, one thinking. Hi to all the people around here. Hi, mom. Hi, mom. That is my mama. Hey, mama. Okay, but hello to people that's around here for this live. Okay, around here. Yes, Huntsville for sure. Wore me out. Okay. And that may be the reason why I'm so tired and kind of don't feel like doing this review, but I'm here anyway. Okay. We're going to get into, but hello to those who are here right now. Thank y'all for being here. And I will also say thank y'all to those who will be watching the of the play. Okay. But again, I do love this new look of them all. It's cute, cute, cute. I'm like this. So is it Atlanta the only franchise they be giving the FU finger to? Because I'm like, dog, they don't get nothing to Atlanta. Okay, now the confessionals. The confessional looks, okay, is something to be seen. We've seen two of Robyn's looks, okay. Um, well, first of all, Robyn, sometimes I just want Robyn to stop. Um, I like her hair in both. I like her makeup in both. I do not like the dress she has on in either. Okay, I feel like the blue one, maybe because her hands is all wrapped up around it, I may not be able to see how it really look or whatever. But something about the blue look, I don't know if it's the weird blue, like a teal blue. I may not like. I think it's the maybe the hair don't match the dress. I think it could be the hair, just the color of her hair clashes with the dress, and that may be why I don't like it. I'm not sure. Now, the green dress, I don't like that ruffle. That ruffle is horrible. Her hair and makeup is amazing. She looks gorgeous in the face and in the hair, but I do not like her outfit. I do not like her outfit. I was like, what did you do? Who styled you? I mean, whoever did your hair and makeup both times did great, but whoever said put this outfit on don't like you, okay? And I'm pretty sure you stole that red lip from me. Stole it, okay? Anyway, Ashley. Ashley looks fresh faced out of a mirror she don't want to be in. Okay, Ashley looks golden brown, good and tan. Okay, Ashley with the curly hair, you know what I'm saying, the natural curl, whatever. Ashley looks great, honestly. Okay, gold dress, you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it's a move some dress or whatever. Ashley looks great. Period. Okay, and nothing more to say. Now we also have who's next? I don't remember. Oh, Giselle, and then one of Candace's looks, and also Karen. Okay, I don't know what in the solid gold member 1970s outfit that Giselle is wearing, or why she got that honey skunk ass brown and blonde hair. I don't know what she doing. I don't know who told her that one brown streak gonna look cute on camera. It doesn't. It doesn't. And your nylon outfit, I mean, is it pleather? I feel like it's pleather. Is you wearing pleather on camera? You gotta be hot, okay? It's weird. It's like a Romeo and Michelle knockoff dress of the 2000s and 22s. We don't want it. We don't want it. Um, her makeup is great. Her boobs are boobing, okay? But that damn the dress just to me look like, you know, I, I don't know what you was thinking. I don't. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't. It looks a little cheap and tawdry. Okay. Karen in the middle. Karen dress remind me of a dress you wore in the 1900s to like what's with people? Just like she can be on House of the Dragon. She could be going to the court to see the king or the queen or whatever. It looks real. Not that she looks old, but it just I just don't know. It's like, what is that, velvet? I don't know. And even though it's simple black, okay, with the gold collar, it's the big old gaudy earrings, the hair, the part. I don't mind her hair. I don't mind her makeup. I don't. But a part of me just feel like Cam dress must be something you wore to the Gilded Age, parties. I don't dislike it though. I don't dislike it. I'm just saying what area it reminds me. I do hair earrings. Okay. Candace looks great. Y'all know I don't like Candace. I don't like her mouth. But y'all know every season I give somebody a good try. And so far, she hasn't irked my nerves. Okay, but this one look from Candace is fine. Okay, the hair is cute, the weave is cute, the makeup's cute. Instead of a simple green top or dress or whatever, it's fine. But look, Candace, I'm giving you another chance. Now, don't you make me not like you again. Okay, now, Candace's other look. Okay, and Mia and Wendy. Candace, no. The makeup, the eye makeup she had on was horrible to me. Candace don't need all that extra shit on her face, and that ain't good. I don't know what flapper dress she was trying to wear or what flapper outfit she was going to. What flapper party she was going to. It's real 1920s. It's like she thought she was Jasmine Guy in Harlem Nights or whatever. It's not ugly, but okay, you out here lounge wear, okay, boudoir wear, whatever. Her hair was nice, but I hate when I hate when anybody who's naturally pretty has too much makeup on. It aggravates my spirit. Okay, Mia. While I don't mind Mia's outfit, it also gives me Spider Man. Spider Man does whatever a spider can. The female version. Okay, her bob is cute, cute little cut. Her her makeup is to be determined because I don't know if that's her skin tone or if it's supposed to be that light around the eyes. I don't know just yet. But I mean, I'm let it go. I'm just saying Spider Man, Spider Man. She did whatever a spider can. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And because I was trying to get a picture of her outfit, her lips are perched that way because I caught her mid. She was talking. Okay. So that ain't she didn't do her lift that way. That just happened to be the shot I caught of her or whatever. Wendy looks great, but I also feel like Wendy's hair, the top part of the weave that looks blondish, looks old. It you know, or it doesn't blend right. Her weave color don't blend right. I think that's what I'm not liking. Her boobs are booby. Okay, titties gonna titty. Um, Wendy, in my opinion, is like, I'm gonna show y'all what I paid for. I paid my money for these boobs. I paid my money for this work. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it. I just wish the color of her hair did not clash for me. But it could be, I don't know. Her makeup is great. She looks good. I just wish her hair did not clash so much. Okay, let's get into what we came here to get into, which is the episode. So we see Ashley. I forgot this whole time. I did not realize my camera was off because I was paying attention. Ashley, Giselle, Robyn, and Karen meet up in the park, okay, for a little girlfriend powwow. They getting along this time. They're gonna be fighting later on, but right now everyone's nice, nice, nice. Okay. Now first they discuss Mia. So Mia made a post a few months ago. Okay, we discussed it previously or whatever in lives where she had posted about possibly potentially having cancer, how she had a phone call from her doctor saying to go to the cancer network or whatever. And there was a lot of stuff of people trying to determine if she was saying she had cancer, if she was getting stuff for attention or whatever, what she meant. Because the post did not say, I have cancer. It did not say that. What it said was, I got a phone call to go to the cancer research, whatever place. I think it was John Hopkins Cancer or whatever. And how she just been, really sick about it or whatever. When I first saw the post, I said, what it sounds like is she went to the doctor. They think she may have cancer and she figuring shit out. I never felt like she was looking for attention. I feel like people handle getting news about cancer differently. Some people don't tell nobody. Some folks tell some people and then, wait for what it is. I feel like Mia posting that I got a call from my doctor that to go to the cancer or whatever, to me was common sense. What happens with every person. If they find a lump, we have to then see what it is. So I felt like it was common sense shit, but I don't know. I may be crazy. Anyway, but mainly Robyn, Giselle, and Ashley, mainly Giselle and Robyn, feel like Maya's on bullshit. Mia's on bullshit. Okay, Mia lying. She wants attention. She's seeking attention and blah 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 blah. And I felt like, how with grown women who I'm sure y'all have to know, at least one person who has either, you have to know someone who's went through something cancer related. Either a friend who knows, like everybody knows someone who has lived or died from cancer. And it aggravated me hearing them using Mia being honest about being told she may have cancer and being told, hey, you have to go to the cancer place to get tested to see what this could be, made it seem like she was in a hospital bed laid around like this with her titties open like this. Okay. And it's like, no, to me, she posted a simple thing that to me meant, I got a call that I could have cancer. A lot of people get that call. A lot of people find lumps in their body or whatever, and they got to figure out what it is. Mia just said what it was. Crazy. Right, Ebony, I can, girl, why I can't see? I'm like, why can't I see? Because you need the glasses on. That's better. I can see Mia posting after being scared. Everyone isn't a writer. She probably wrote it in a way that triggered the public, but she was just nervous about having to do a follow appointment. And the thing about it is, people want people sometimes to be so specific. They want them to be so purposeful in what you think they mean. And they forget I can't write my post based on what you want me to say or how you need to understand it. But I'm like, a blind man could see what the post meant. Just gonna say that. Okay. Anyway, so they go from that to discussing Ashley divorce. Now we currently know. Now, when this is being filmed, we did not know at that point in time that Ashley was divorcing Michael. We now know they're supposedly divorcing. So for the most part, Giselle, like, why y'all getting divorced? What's going on? And Ashley said, well, it's different things. It's been accumulation things or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, everyone should also know getting divorced most times is not based on one thing. Unless you like, sleep with my parent and get her pregnant. Okay, that's one big thing. But I feel like, when Ashley said, well, it's not one thing. It's like, I don't drink anymore. Things that it's been different. We're not sexually compatible anymore. Like, he still wants to do like the threesome thing, and I don't really want that. So her point was, things have happened that it's just we not really meshing, and so I want to divorce or whatever. And so when they bring up how, well, you're in the house, you're moving out, we're looking for a house. We're gonna get the house and this LLC that's in our name. The whole time Ashley's talking, I'm looking like her and Michael are like a business deal. We've always looked at them like a business deal. And I'm not surprised that she's like, yeah, we're divorcing. We already have an LLC. I'm going to get a new house. The new house will be in the LLC's name. And both me and Michael saying, I don't see them getting divorced because they hate each other. I don't see them getting divorced because, I can't, some people get divorced and really have just grown the fuck apart and don't want to be married anymore, but there's no ill intent. And because they have two small children and he's a fucking millionaire, she probably can't afford to get a house. So his name may have to be on the house. Now, her issue is stop telling them shit. Stop telling them stuff, because she's being so honest, even though she's also saying this is so new, I don't know what I'm doing, because she's never been divorced before. But I don't see Michael and Ashley currently, like, they're not beefing and divorcing. They're not mad at each other and divorcing. They've grown apart. He's an older man. Michael wants a young wife to have sex with and have her also have sex with a woman with him. Michael wants someone to be having threesomes. He wants an open type marriage. That's no longer what she wants. But because they have two kids, he's like, okay, well, I can't, I don't want to cheat. So we're gonna separate. So I was like, it's not a big deal. But for the lady, oh, that ain't how divorce works. How dare you think to get a house with the person that you're divorcing? That's just, who does that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, girl, just stop. Okay, and they're telling her because she did not want to say, fuck you, Michael, get away from me, leave me alone, because she does not hate him and wants to be as far away from him as she can get. And she's like, no, it's okay, like, we're fine, we're just divorcing. because they can't understand that, they're making her be the weird one. No, Giselle, you hated Jamal because he was cheating consistently. Robyn, you and Wine, you lost all his money. Okay, so y'all divorces were different than hers. It seemed like her and Michael really ain't no, it ain't no issue that much. Okay, and when Ash says, well, divorce for us is more like the specifics on like the money or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like with your family. So I was like, they not beefed out divorcing. They're just separating and no longer being husband and wife. So that Michael can freely fuck who he wants to fuck, but still financially support Ashley in any way that she needs right now until she builds up her own credit. That's really what it is. Now, Robyn said after divorcing Juan, I would never buy a house with Juan. Bitch, you lived with Juan the whole time. You and Juan could not afford to buy a house. Y'all couldn't afford to separate. Y'all could not afford to live separately. So you can't even imagine someone being able to buy a house with their ex-husband because y'all didn't have no money. Fuck. Okay, so it's weird to me that someone who actively lived with their ex-husband in the same house for years, y'all never lived separately. Y'all just stayed in the same fucking house, and then years later got engaged again. Well, that was 2 years ago, and y'all still ain't married now. Girl, I wish I would take dating, married, or divorce advice from Robyn. You and Juan never separated. Y'all divorced legally and then shared a fucking house. I wouldn't buy a house with Juan. You couldn't afford to back then. I was like, the fuck? The nerve. Who says that? Anyway, we see Candace and Chris. Candace and Chris meet up with a doctor. Candace wants to freeze her eggs, okay? I was bored with the scene. It was weird to me. And, I get her point was like, I'm out here working, I'm doing music or whatever. I'm trying to have a career. But I may later on like one kid. So we're going to freeze my eggs. Okay. And the doctor said, well, to do this process, you have to get, you have to get shots, all the time or whatever to build up your egg count. And when you have to have them extracted, you can't be right canceling the appointment. Like you have to be here when you're supposed to be here. Well, at that point in time, I don't know if Chris can be here. I don't know what to do because Chris is. I'm like, why? My thing is this: once you go to the doctor to talk about freezing your eggs, haven't you like read up on what has to be done? I would never go to a doctor's appointment and then say to my husband in front of the doctor, your work schedule, it's not going to work for me. I don't like your work schedule. Why y'all talking? Why in front of the damn doctor? But again, it's a storyline. It's TV. It's TV. I get it. Fine. Chris is currently like a GM at some hotel there in Maryland or whatever. So he worked late nights sometimes. So her thing is like, I don't know. And they was in the car driving home. And her point was like, I don't know. Like, how do I know if we have kids? How do I know how you'll be? Because sometimes you won't be home at night. I was like, he already has kids. The fuck? He already has kids. So it's like the same way he is with his children who don't live there. It'll be the same thing. I don't get it. What's going to happen? Girl, Candace and Chris, don't y'all come around here with no fake ass I want a baby story. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I get her things that I want to be sure that you can be home for kids. And when Chris said we both have, I'm saying, we do not have conventional jobs. Neither one of us at times is home at the regular hour. So why make it seem as if my shit different? Don't curse at me. I was like, y'all cursing at each other again. Candace, don't you make me not like you. Or don't make issues where there should not be an issue. Because he had that job before y'all thought about coming in there to get your eggs frozen. And even if now he comes home at whatever time. Who to say in 5 years he won't change jobs and be gone that night? Who to say that in 5 years you won't be on tour? I don't know where, but on tour with your music and be gone too. Like, it's like you can't plan. That's not how shit works. It just isn't. Okay, get out my face. Get out my damn. I was like, girl. And look, I do not wish negativity on nobody's marriage. But I really feel like, based on how Candace is, I really wonder how long will her and Chris stay married. Candace, to me, still acts like a spoiled brat. And I don't know if that's how she is on TV, because that's her role on TV now. And if she's not that way at home when they're off camera, it's crazy. But, girl, look, I also would not purposely get pregnant by somebody if I feel like they won't be here for the kids. He already has 3 children, 2 of which we know he sees. That other third one, I think he don't see that much. But I'm leave that be, because it was what it was. Now we see Robyn, who meets up with Sharice. Is it Sharice or I think it's Sharice. Now we know Sharice was on season 1. Robyn said she should have been the grand dame, because everyone knew everyone through Sharice. Robyn met Sharice 20 years ago when their husbands was, within the sports world. Robyn met Giselle through Sharice, and Sharice was the centerpiece of all the women on the show during season 1. I don't know how her ass ended up being ousted, okay, and not. I think it's because her divorce was crazy or whatever. I don't know, but again, she back around here as a friend of the show. And they was like, oh yeah, Sharice, how you been dating? Well, not much, blah, blah, blah. They get to Robyn, and if she, would get me, because her and Juan have been engaged for 2 years, okay? Now, Robyn said, well, there's still no date. We have no wedding date, and we don't have any plan. How have you, look, I don't rush nobody. I don't think there's a point in rushing people or whatever, but I do feel like when you divorce somebody, you never move out the house. Y'all then get together. Y'all then get engaged. And in 2 years, you haven't planned nothing. Not even a plan to get married in 2 more years. Like, okay. Because y'all have been shagging up for a long, long time. I feel like, what's the point of getting engaged if you do not plan a wedding? Why put a condom on if you're not going to fuck? What's the point of the condom? Why put a condom on a penis if you're not going to put the penis in the vagina? Or whatever orifices you want, you know what I'm saying? But why? It's stupid to me. So it's weird that Robyn acts like people who are wondering, like, well, are y'all gonna get married? It's like she has this, well, we're engaged. Like, there's no plan. Girl, that's dumb. And when production asked her, do you still want to get married? I believe we should be married. What was the question? I was like, you forgot the question? Girl. So that's why I say Robyn trying to critique Ashley on her divorce to Michael. Shut the fuck up. Because you divorced Juan. Well, first, you lost all Juan's money. Y'all then divorced. Y'all stayed living together the whole time. Even though he was doing other shit. Okay. Y'all got re-engaged 2 years ago, and since then, nothing. You can't advise anybody on what they're doing because you're in a situation that you can't figure out. I feel like if Robyn knew, you know what, me and Juan should not be married, so I'm gonna be single. That's fine. You can be single and still give sound advice because you know you want to be single. But to be in a 2-year engagementship and then can't answer the question on if you still want to get married, you can't give me advice on my fucking divorce. You can't. You can't. And I feel like Juan may not be pushing the issue, and Robyn don't want to push it and push Juan away, or vice versa. Maybe Juan wants to get married, and Robyn doesn't want to hurry up, and so I don't know. Because why may also not give I don't know. But girl, figure it out. Or just say, we're gonna just stay engaged until whenever. We have no plans to get married anytime soon, but we're still together. Just say that, but you can't say shit because you don't know what's going on. So if Ashley's point is, I don't know what I'm doing yet in my divorce because it's so new, let her have that space. Anyway, they then discuss prenups. Okay, now she says she wants a prenup. Okay, and that she had to talk to him about a prenup or whatever. They had a prenup when they got married the first time, and so Sharice said, "Well, I don't think it should be an issue because you already signed one, so it's not as if it's a big thing." Honey, she said, "Well, because I'm the breadwinner now." Okay. And, I don't feel like a person, who makes less money should be able to get half. Meaning, I don't think Juan deserves half of my income if we divorce. Because she's now, girl, let me get this right. Y'all were married and he had all the money. You lost the money. You literally lost the money because the friend who all that stuff. And now that you have more money than him, you don't think he deserves half because he haven't earned half. Sharice said, what? So Robyn's point was, I don't think anybody deserves half when they divorce. Sharice said, you don't think I deserve half? And she was like, no, I don't think you. I was like, bitch, girl. Sharice said, you tripping. I put in the look. Are there times people don't deserve half? Sure. If we had been married for a year and I had been rich for 50 years, you don't deserve half. Not at all. But when we got together, we didn't have much and we have accumulated this shit. I won't have. Or if we were broke before and you played whatever and whatever, if I'm your housewife, if I'm part of the life, I deserve some money. But when y'all got divorced, you couldn't get no money because you had lost it all. So now that you have the money because you on the show, you feel like if y'all divorced, why shouldn't get none? Shouldn't get none, girl. I said, Robyn came this season to cause drama. Okay, Robyn's gonna be a storm because I feel like when Juan see this, Juan gonna want to break up with you because Juan gonna say, you squandered my fucking money, but you want to keep yours, girl? No. Now they do discuss Ashley because everybody discuss Ashley. Ashley divorce will be the main plot line this season. How all of them feel about her divorcing, I can already see it. Okay. And when Robyn tells, so Ashley told Giselle. Ashley also told Karen. Giselle then told Robyn. Okay. They all had the little picnic earlier. Since then, we now see Robyn is telling Sharice about the divorce. Okay. Sharice like, I don't believe it. Because it's weird. Everyone's point and why they do not believe it is because who wants to divorce somebody but not really want to be separated from them in all aspects? Why do you divorce somebody but y'all buy a house that's also his name? Because he's a millionaire. And I think Ashley don't know shit about life. When Ashley said at one point, because production asked her like, how much money would you need to live comfortably? Because she would not say how much money Michael has, which I think is smart. Don't say that. But she said, I can't even tell you how much money I would need to survive because I don't pay no bills. Ashley don't know shit. She's stupid for that. But I'm saying. So it's like, for her, it's like, yeah, just keep letting him pay. I would say, give me a lump ass sum, give me some alimony and some spousal support, and leave me be, bitch. Okay. But again, they feel like, you supposed to be divorced and moving on. No one divorces and it's still cool. There are people who divorce who, it's not a big issue. They have two small kids, like the kids are less than three and under. And I was like, it's weird that I was like, girl, get out my fucking face, okay? Let's get to Mia. Mia and Karen basically had a little meet up. because Mia has moved into Potomac. Okay, her and Gordon, who was in that penthouse or whatever, they have moved like 3 miles down from Karen. Her family's there, her brothers and her mom, the whole little family thing or whatever. Now she said they're renting a house in Potomac. For me, when it's weird when rich people rent stuff, because I feel like if you can afford to pay $10,000 a month in rent, why can't you just wait a little bit of time and find somewhere you want to live and be buying it? I just think it's weird when rich people rent spaces in their cities. It's like, don't you live there? You live there, right? So what? Like, if I had the money that they claim to have, I would not be like, yeah, I moved from this great penthouse that we've had to this rental property next from why. I was like, girl, okay. So the house they're renting, which again is 3 miles from Karen in Potomac, it costs $10K a month in rent, and she spent $65,000 doing some renovations. I was like, that is stupid. That is look. When she said they were, I say so. But this is my question. I said, were y'all renting the penthouse? Did y'all own the penthouse? Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Because I said, or are y'all again in this new house that y'all renting just for the season? Let me rent a space while we're filming and then we'll see what we do. Girl, I was like, whatever. Right. Well, you know what? Some people do renovations on renting houses. Only if you're going to be there long enough to where whatever you're doing makes you more comfortable. You can't do like construction type, like full on, like I'm gonna knock a wall down. You can't do that. But I do know for a fact, some people will allow you to do upgrades if it's what you like because it's what you want. Like if she like a bidet, I don't know. She may want her ass work. I don't know. Okay, if she wants a bidet. Okay, we pay for a bidet bed, or we want I don't know. But I think little stuff people can do. It's not, again, it's stupid now, Nicolette. I know it's stupid. It's dumb. It's redundant, okay? But I have known some folk to do that, but it's only because you want to be now I would not spend $65,000 on nothing. Because that's a down payment on a house I'm buying. You know what I mean? Anyway. So her mom was there first. Her mom was asking her, like, have you heard back from the doctor in the test results, whatever. So Mia, like, so Mia explained, I had a few lumps. We found a few lumps in my body, and they were having testing done. I had to have a biopsy done or whatever, and we're hoping whatever it is, it's just not spreading. And I said, what Mia said is literally what happens when your doctor finds a lump. When a doctor finds lumps anywhere in your body, it's possible it's cancer. It's cancer. And so you panic because you can't the biopsy is not scheduled right away. Everything takes time to be scheduled, then for the test results to come back. So that do take some time. So I don't fault Mia for being too honest or too open about what happened. As long as she's not lying about finding the lumps, I don't mind that how she worded her post. Because I'm like, what she said is literally what happens when your doctors find lumps in your body. All she did was she talked about it before she found out what it was. For instance, Katie Couric, who recently announced that she had cancer, but they first had to diagnose her with it, which sometimes takes time. But that's also why some people do not come forward and say anything so they know something. So I'll leave that be. Anyway, but again, that's what it was. But see, when Karen and Ray get there, whatever, they chit chatting or whatever, we found out that Karen had her boobs lifted. Karen said she had fat injected into her boobs to lift them up. Okay, she said, I don't want my titties sagging. I don't want them sad. So I'm like, that's great. Look, do what you're gonna do. You hear me? Now, we also find out that when Mia was a kid, Mia used to make monkey noises that she could still. I was like, first of all, it's weird, but kind of cute and funny because look, kids do weird shit when you're a kid. So finding out when she was a kid, she made I'm like, that was different. That was cute, and it was funny that she can still do it now. So it was what it was. They then talk about her post about Karen and Mia talk about the post about her cancer stuff or whatever. And Karen's like, the girls feel like, it was a little different or whatever. And Mia said, well, no, like for me, I was talking to and crying with my best friend, Jacqueline. Now look, I know her and Jacqueline are beefing on social media. I know that she posted a video of Jacqueline like hitting her husband, and saying, hey, bravo, I don't support, DM DV in no way or whatever. It was a whole backlash to that. So we know that they're friends on this show. By the end of the season, not so much. But we see a little flashback of her talking to her friend Jacqueline. And she was saying how I talked to Jacqueline. I was crying and upset. And Jacqueline told me this to be honest. And that's what I did in my post. I was just transparent and honest or whatever. And I posted what was going on. I posted what was going on at the time. And I don't care what anyone thinks because it ain't their life. And I was like, I agree. I feel like they're really putting 20 on 10. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's not, right, Wendy. It down when I had a breast, it doesn't happen, right? But you're told there are lumps. It could be cancer. So we need you to go to the cancer place to get this. It's literally what happens. Period. So I'm not y'all women on the show are old enough. I'm pretty sure y'all have all had mammograms. So it should not be, foreign to y'all how shit go. But I'm gonna leave that be. We get a scene of of Wendy meeting up. I'm like, what? I'm like, Peter? Why the fuck is Peter here? Wendy looks great. Wendy looks great. Wendy also, Wendy to me now is very much so aware of the camera. To me now, Wendy is very much so aware of looking to be sure her best angles are gotten. I was because when she was sat down and she was trying to fix, I was like, "Are you trying to pose to make sure girl? What is you?" Well, but she looks great. Okay, now she brought up how at one point she was sitting around talking or whatever about how she wants to open up, I believe, a Nigerian restaurant or bar or whatever. Peter some kind of way overheard about it or whatever, so Peter wanted to help her open it because as she said, Peter is very successful in opening bars. I think Peter currently is better at opening places, but Peter still be having a lot of issues with his restaurants. Okay, that's just true tea. Like I don't think Peter. I wouldn't say y'all is messy. I said not the Tinder swindler. Like I don't think it's a thing to where I'm trying to get this thing on here. Oh yeah. I don't think it's a thing to where Peter is gonna set her up for failure, but I also feel like I don't know about that. I don't know. But again, she said Peter wanted to help me. I don't want him. He whatever. You accepted the help. Okay. Now, when she bring up how I want to have maybe the lounge, can turn into a library, and then with all Black authors or whatever, and kids can come and be here from like 2 to 4. He was like, no, you cannot have kids at a lounge. Like, who wants to come here if fucking kids is in the library reading books? No. Okay, no. I said, girl, that was a dumb idea. If you want to open a library, open a library. There's no point you having a library that would include, that would be attached to a bar for adults. That's stupid, okay? Now, I was like, that was just so stupid. It was so dumb. I was like, girl, bye. So Peter then says that he will put up, the money, okay, and she would do whatever, and she would end up being a 20% owner. And I'm like, how did her idea turn into her only getting 20% ownership? How? Like, what the fuck? And to me, that meant two things. She don't have the money to do it. And so she needs somebody to invest in her idea because she can't afford to do it. Also, it meant to me, Peter gonna probably have other partners with him who has a percentage. Okay, because I don't see Peter have the money. Peter then said, I found a place or whatever in a certain area. And I think it's gonna be in Baltimore, I think you said. Wait, is it in Maryland? I don't know, whatever. But he found a location or whatever. They're ready to get it popping. The space would cost $1.5 million. So Wendy, who owns 20% of it, would have to put up $300K. She said, "Woo, shit, woo, woo." 300K, woo, Lord. Now she said her and her husband, they share bills. You know what I'm saying? So she like, I could not do that without him being, a part of it or whatever, because he is not really supportive in her doing this. He like, because she already busy doing this, that, or the other. So I was like, that's a lot. That's a lot, okay? And he also told her about, if we do this, you would not, no one would see a return on their investment for 18 to 24 months, almost 2 years. You really, and that's true. In any restaurant, the first 2 years, you do not really make money. You are recouping what you already spent slowly, and then you would, make money. Okay. He said, but if you get past that, you can make, a lot of money. I said, Peter, I don't believe you. No, I don't. No, I'm not gonna say that. What I'm gonna say is what he's saying is true. However, I'm like, you don't have to do this with Peter. And I also feel like your first endeavor does not have to be a $1 million and find a little spot to see first if it'll work. And then if it does, then take the money you make and make something bigger. I would not, when you can't afford, when you scoff at 300K is a lot to you. Don't do that when you do not know if it will be a success. Peter does not have the best rap sheet. He just doesn't. That's no tea, no shade. He has some success, yes. Wendy don't know shit about the business at all. I'm just saying, don't do it. So that is a part of their storyline, okay? Now let's get to Ashley, who's meeting up with her family. She met up with her uncle and her mama. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. They know she's divorcing. They also feel like you dumb. Because she like, I don't have a lawyer. We're going to get a house in an LLC, which will also have Michael's name. And her mama, uncle like, are you divorcing him or starting a business? Ashley just seems so unaware of one, what she doing, why she doing it, how she gonna do it. And when she brought up how she don't have no lawyer and how Michael is the one, writing up all that, he was like, no, you need to have your own lawyer because you do not know if he is around here not scamming you, but you don't know if he's taking advantage of you not knowing shit. You need someone who's legally smart to walk you through what y'all doing. Because right now you can't really be dependent on him because he could be trying to fuck you over and you would be none the wiser. Stupid. And when because it's one thing to say, we're going to get a house together, in this LLC. It's something else to be divorcing somebody and you do not have a lawyer. No, ma'am. No, Sam. Don't. Girl, hold on, y'all. Like the video. Okay, I'm back. Thought my car alarm was going off, but it wasn't my car. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Ashley been dumb. Again, you can't be cut the camera on. You can't be around here and just you can't keep trusting him legally. You know what I'm saying? Even if y'all are buying a house together, you should still have someone legally looking out for your best interest and not only him, his lawyer. That's stupid. Don't do that. Okay. Let's move on to Giselle. So Giselle, again, not much of a storyline. Okay. Now her house put a picture at. She's building her house. Okay. We see that she is, did a whole new front door or front little walkway or whatever. Have her circle driveway. Okay. It's the barn that Giselle built. Okay. Now it still looked like a barn. Just a barn with extra attachments. Okay. It's that whole little West Wing shit she did. It's like it's not ugly. I like the black and white, motif. The front door do look like a little bit of Amityville horror. A little bit. A little mini Amityville horror. Okay. It's just you bought it for $900,000 and it's taking you over 2 years to get it to this point, and it's not. I don't think it's finished yet. And then it's just I don't know. I don't know. You bought a house and built a cottage on the side of it. It's weird. Okay, now this is stable. So that's a stable. It looked like a nursing home. The Zell house looked like a prefab house. A Lego block house. It's just I felt like you paid so much for the house and it didn't pay off. And even the upgrades you did to the house, it's weird because you really built you really did build a stable, and then a little attachment on the side is weird. Okay, her garage door is cute. It's a see-through garage. We can see the car. We can see a little PT Cruiser. We can see a little PT Cruiser. Okay, but we're gonna hope that she do better later on in life, because I was like, girl, what is you doing? It's weird. Anyway, but she's sitting at home with the kids. We know that, her 3 daughters. The oldest daughter, I believe, was like maybe 17 now. So she's about to be going to college. The twins are 16. So they may be going to college in like 2 years. So Giselle was just sitting around the house with the kids on FaceTime Robyn, sad because she know the girls will be leaving soon. Like she's gonna be by herself. Once they go to college. So I mean, that was really it. The fact that you are supposed to be a flutes, a flute holder around this show, and you didn't have shit besides the phone conversation with Robyn, asking Robyn what to wear to Karen's party. I'm like, Robyn can't dress. The fuck? Okay, anyway, whatever. Karen has an event. Karen's event space was really, really cute. It was a spring and sprung type thing, okay? And so I love the little greenery, you know what I'm saying? The motif. It was supposed to be an indoor-outdoor event, but it was storming rain that day, and they had to quickly close off the open windows or whatever. Again, a great space was had. Now, a couple folks showed up. I think I have 4 of the girls right here. Well, first it was Karen and Giselle at first. So Karen and Giselle were talking initially or whatever about Ashley. They still feel like with Giselle, I'm not gonna say that. Giselle feel like Ashley's lying about the divorce. And I'm like, Giselle, why do you care so much? For what? Okay, because it's like, why are you trying to just harp on the fact that, oh, she's divorced to him, but they're like, nah, they don't hate it. Girl, stop. Okay. And it was weird, weird, weird. Now, Karen said, no, I think Ashley, you know, wants a house. Michael liked the condo living, and so Ashley's doing what she has to do to get a house. I'm gonna divorce you, but I'm gonna get my house that I know you can afford, okay, and that's it. But even if all she wants is a house and to not have to have sex with Michael and whoever else, who cares? She seems happy. She seems like, if she seemed unhappy at all of this, then I would say, okay, it's on some bullshit. But Ashley's really seem cool with whatever's going on, girl. Let her be. Let it be. Now when she shows up, okay, the three of them talking or whatever, you know, she like, look, you know what I'm saying? We're separating, we're not divorcing. I'm like, girl, you lied. You did say divorce. The fact that she, no, I said no, you said divorce. I said we're separating because you have to separate first. Semantics. Semantics. Okay. You said yes, y'all were divorcing. Yes, you were separated from him leading up to the divorce. That's what you said. I'm just saying. Okay. And for her, like, I'm just, it is what it is. Okay. So when no one buys a house with the man they're divorcing, I would never buy a house with Jamal. Well, because Jamal had hoes. I got hoes. He had hoes. He could not buy a house with you. Okay. I would not buy a house with Jamal. Robyn would not buy a house with Juan. Even now, the only name on the house is Robyn's. I'm like, oh, really? You just snitched on Robyn. And she did not even realize it because people assume the house that Robyn and Juan built together was in both their names. For us to now know, no, 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 no. The house isn't only, I'm like, oh, which could be the reason why Robyn feel like I want a prenup because the house will be in my name. So if we divorce, I get the house. I'm just saying. Because Karen was like, say what now? So why name ain't on the house? So they engaged to be married, but they built a house after getting engaged that only has Robyn's name on it. Okay. Okay. Now act like, look. It is all new to me. You know what I'm saying? I woke up the other day. I wanted sex with Michael or whatever. It's all just, I don't know. I don't know. They're like, girl, don't fuck him. If you fuck him, the separation all starts over. So do not have sex with that man or whatever. Just, whatever. And Karen said, look, I get it. You're doing what you have to do to get a house that you may not be able to afford on your own. Ashley does not deny it. She doing what she wanted to get what she wants. But I'm like, at the end of the day, too, y'all prenup is out of bounds. Why would you not go get a lawyer to say, I want all the money I deserve? Even if Michael has 50 million, do I get half? Can I get 25 mil or can I get 10 mil? I'm happy with 10 mil because Ashley still has earned it. But Ashley earns her own money now. Like, she's making good money on the show. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can see her being on the show for another 4 seasons. At least 4 seasons. Because the show's not for the end or whatever. But I'm like, she has a way to earn more money, in my opinion, okay? But I'm like, girl, it's just stupid. Now, Candace gets there, okay? And Candace, like, first of all, Candace looks great. You hear me? She's like, I'm so happy that she's getting a divorce because Robyn then told Candace about the divorce because she didn't know. And so she's like, I'm happy she's getting divorced. I'm happy to be able to get to know Ashley outside of her nasty ass, crusty ass, perverted ass husband. I will also throw her divorce party. And if we recall, Candace's first season, her and Ashley at first was cool. So I would love to see them two get along. We shall see. Okay. So we also see Wendy and Eddie got there. Okay. Wendy tried to hug and speak to Giselle. No. Don't hug me. Don't touch me. Hi. Okay. I'm like, Giselle, what happened like that? I forgot. I completely forgot the whole back and forth thing that Giselle and Wendy had last season. If Candace and Ashley can be friendly, Giselle, cut the shit out. She came, she tried to track my whole family all year. You do it every season, heifer. Mia and Gordon then arrived, okay? And this was the stupid shit. Mia and Gordon arrived. Giselle literally ran over there. Hey, okay, so is this what cancer, no cancer looks like? I was like, bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what? I said, no, she didn't. She literally said, oh, so this what cancer, no cancer looks like? Is this cancer or no cancer? I was like, this why I don't fuck with, this why I don't like Giselle. Who does that? Who walks up to someone in that way to be funny about a post? I was like, and she was like, what? Well, your post was weird. You know what I'm saying? We all felt like it was attention seeking or whatever. Why post it? Even Karen agreed to Karen, like, no. I didn't, no. I said what she posted was different and we owe her a chance for a clarification. I did not say it was weird. And Karen did not say that at all. And Mia said, I don't need attention. Okay, I use my platform for a purpose. Okay, of me, hurting after getting a call that my tetrodos came back and it seemed like I had lymphoma and I was broken. Okay, so you bringing up my health, Giselle? Fuck you. I was like, bitch. Bitch. Okay, this is the issue I have with Giselle. I have no. If Giselle feel like I have a question, fine. But to walk up to somebody who could have cancer and to say, cancer, no cancer. Cancer, no cancer. The fuck? And for any of them to say, you don't play with cancer, but y'all playing with cancer. Y'all are playing with cancer, not Mia. That's the gotcha. And even when Ashley said earlier how, with Mia's reputation, she be lying. Not last season. I wouldn't say Mia was lying, but Mia for sure is a person who will interpret what someone say and then make it something different. So I would not say she be lying, but she be implying shit too much, and that she gotta stop. But I mean, you walking up, she ran up, y'all. As soon as she seen me, she ran up. Hey, is this cancer? No cancer. Cancer? No cancer. I was like, girl, we already seen Mia toss a drink in Wendy face. That was a toss a drink moment. That would have been a moment had she tossed a drink in Giselle face. Giselle deserves it. She would have deserved it. Because how dare you question me? And I'm like, no, bitch, they told me I could have cancer. And that's what I posted. I got a call. My test results came back weirdly or whatever. And to go to the the cancer research, whatever, to have more tests. And that's literally the process. No one goes to the doctor one day, finds a lump, and they say, you know what, you have cancer. No, it's a whole process. That's why the diagnosing part of it all is so, I won't say aggravating, nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking to not know what's going on, but to think what could it be. And you are very nervous. So I'm like, y'all had no grace for that lady who could have had cancer. The fact that, they found lumps is bad enough. You know what I'm saying? To make somebody be worried. And then for you to come up to me for the first time seeing me and then say, cancer, no cancer? Is this what cancer, no cancer looks like? Like, those were her actual words. Anyway, that was how the episode went off with her saying, you know, fuck you, Giselle. I was like, girl, okay. So I already said that I think I'm going to start. Well, I have energy now, but I'm trying to determine if I'm going to do Potomac Housewife reviews on if I want to keep them on Sunday nights or change to Monday night. So next week I may do a live Monday. I have to see. I hope y'all enjoyed this chit chat about it all. I will be live tomorrow for something. I don't know what yet. I don't know what I'll be live for tomorrow, but I'll be live for. Girl, my pointer's so crooked. Okay, I'll be live for something tomorrow. So do not forget to like the video. Okay, comment in the comment section or comment section for those watching the replay. Y'all know to share the video. Okay, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG and also Twitter. And until tomorrow, y'all, I love you all. Be safe, be kind, be amazing around here. I gotta go. Love y'all. Bye.